lot of people lived a life that created trouble for the future. And that's why a lot of people suffer today, because of the life that their fathers lived or their mothers lived. They created problems down for the coming generation by the kind of life that they lived. Ahab lived a very bad life. His wife was controlling him with evil power, and they joined forces together to be evil people. And the judgment of God wanted to fall upon them, because the life that Ahab lived has already provoked God. And God was no more sparing. And God declared judgment on Ahab, that this thing must be done because of the wickedness that Ahab has produced. And when the prophet of God declared God's judgment, Ahab ran to go and fast. The wicked man went to go and fast and be praying for God. And because God is a merciful God, he told his servant, see how Ahab has humbled himself and fasting and praying for mercy. So let me have mercy on him. But you see, the evil he has created, the consequence, the judgment of what he has done cannot go. But I will spare him for this is fasting. But I must bring that thing to pass in the days of his son. When you go and study after Ahab, 10 sons of Ahab, their head was cut off. I'm talking of 70 sons of Ahab. They cut their head off for the wickedness that Ahab has kept down in the lineage. The anger of God did not go. So when Prophet Jehu rose up, he had to execute this judgment that had been declared in the house of Ahab. And they entered the house of Ahab and began to bring all his sons and cut their head off. But he escaped it. He himself, he escaped that judgment. But he kept the problem for the unborn. That's why an innocent child, some people carry an innocent child to native doctor's place to go and start marking him for her. And mark, they take up things that we don't know and rub on those things, mix with their blood. They are covenants of blood. They are blood covenants. And the spirits will claim ownership. And me get them. They were dedicated to me. While the child was given to a deity when he knew nothing, by a father or a mother, who are we supposed to protect him or her? They hand them over to deities. When you practice wickedness, it lives even beyond your time. So Ahab created problems with the kind of lifestyle he lived. And we as God's people must live with the future in mind. Sometimes the way we live determines what the future will bring, whether it's going to be good or bad. Even in our lifetime, some people suffer as a result of the way they live. Some enjoy also as a result of the way they live.